Okay. I completely forgot what we were doing. Oh, fuck me. This guy. Gun. Pants. Oh, we're doing the racism thing. I have to talk to Joyce today. Okay. Huh? What the fuck is this place?
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change."
Payphone. Okay, no, I don't need to call anyone. I went in through the door. The door on the top of the roof. Radio emitting strange buzzing sounds. Am I supposed to be in here? Am I trespassing? File cabinet. Someone left the coffee machine on. Dark liquid in pot looks almost sentient. Okay, book. I love knowledge. Postcard. Communism book. Oh, shit, yeah. Excuse me? Leon glasses. Okay, what is this? Visual calculus -1 drama versus 1 logic. Dock Workers Union office. Wait, what? How did... Okay. Okay, I wasn't expecting to be here. Dewey. Every worker member of the board is written on top of the flyers. Demand democracy.
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
It's unfortunate for the union to just leave their paperwork laying around like this.
Yeah. Kim is so nicely lit here.
Let's see what's inside, he thinks.
I don't need Measurehead anymore. I cannot be a racist. What did I do? I got the code, I did the jump, but I feel like I'm not supposed to be in here yet. Or like I did something. Like a shortcut. Oh, so I don't have to be a racist anymore? Oh, okay. Well, what other shit can I do? People think communism was some crazy idea that had a comeuppance 40 years ago. Communism is still a thing. Okay, so this is communism. Oh, this is sorry cop. This is racism. -1 authority. -2 visual calc. Fuck it. Communism. So if I have -2 visual calculus, what can I do with that? You. Okay, you're +1, so I'm even. My god. I know it's only been 8 days since I played this, but once again, forgetting
There
everything.
it still is, inviting you to.
Open the drawer.
The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders.
Time to steal files.
Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. 2 kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara. And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol, Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Anything interesting?
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
Yeah, I've been there. If I don't get this, I'll also shit. Well, what else can I do?
Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
Look at the note.
It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters.
Me.
Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants, sweep office floor, more banners.
Borscht. I can't wait to have some fucking soup.
All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Look, Kim, a to-do list. Wait, what? I woke up 30 minutes ago. Why am I talking? Look, Kim, a to-do note with a list of errands for Evart.
Everard Clare, probably. The head of the Debarders Union. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
Not yet.
The special borscht seems a bit odd in the list.
Take another look.
Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants, sweep office floor, more banners.
Special. I'm sitting here thinking, knowing that when I go to edit this, there's just gonna be like a 30-second lull of stillness.
All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Okay, shoes, suit, plants, office floor, more banners. Hang on. It's time to write things down. What the fuck is this? Okay. Do you ever pick up a notebook and just see how mentally ill you are? Okay. Now what do we got? We got shoes. This pen does not work. Shoes. Special Berlin borscht. Christ, my handwriting. Water of plants. Sweep office floors. More banners. I can't read this. I know that I have my own shorthand that I do, but I can't read this. Hang on. Camera. Take a gander. That's illegible. And it's also sideways, what the fuck?
The drawer slides shut smoothly.
To be fair, I did just wake up. My left hand isn't in the best shape. Kim,
Yes?
nothing. Plants. Okay, plants, office floors, borscht. It's locked and cannot be opened without a passcard. Guess you have no choice but to talk to the union leader. Actually, I'm gonna... Union leader. I don't want to take my pants... No, put the pants back on. Okay, so... I only have 17 minutes left on being a racist. And I feel like... I still have to open the door somehow, right? Or can I just walk down because I'm here? And can I just walk over here? Can I? Machines. Wild pines. White pine trees are printed on the screen covering, it looks like, forest under snow. Trees? Okay, sure. Yeah, those are trees, eh? Kim, sweetie, you're gonna get a cold. Where am I? Kvalsund. Hey, that's like an IKEA name. What a fucking stupid thing to say. Sees anything even remotely Swedish? Oh, hey, IKEA? Shapiro is oddly quiet. Great machines are sleeping. Huh. We're up high. Can I actually kill myself? No, I can't. Oh, money, money. $1. You didn't look around for money. Whale Fjord. Okay, interesting. This feels like fucking, Fallen Order. Spear Tower is silent. There is no work to organize in the yard below. Money. Another $1.10. Industrial-sized thermos smells like burnt coffee. Fucker, is that? Oh. $1. Oh shit. This is a cool area. Musk of oil and rust comes from the chasm in front of you. It smells like blood. Cool. Gloves. Wait, those are the... for ultimate performance efficiency, these found... Oh. They don't have... These are like touchscreen phone gloves. Grippy padding covering the palms, ideal for quadrupedal movement or lifting cargo. Okay, what is this? Interfacing Half-Life. The fuck is Half-Life? Half-Life? Threaten people. Oh, we're slowly losing color. He now looks like a... I don't know. Looks like a Fallout guy I'd make. Oh, this is communism book. The leading intellectual organ of Martinet. Communism offers radical Mazovian perspective on a range of contemporary issues. Cover features a stylized portrait of the late King White Antler's head. You know, if I would wake up at a okay time, I might be able to, like, read and pronounce things. But because I didn't go to sleep until 5 a.m. and I only just woke up at 1, that ain't happening.
The front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Friesel. From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover.
Why Friesel?
Because Friesel was incompetent, foolish, and cruel. In short, the embodiment of everything the communards wished to overthrow. It's satire, you see.
Flip through pages.
To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. Just column after column of closely set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white. After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents.
Harry is 5. He picks up a book and he looks for colorful pictures. Although I do the same thing too. I won't fucking lie.
The magazine is divided into several sections. International developments, Kunst und Kultur, and local concerns. Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note.
Oh my god. Cunts. Alright, well, I shouldn't be surprised that it's like been 10 minutes into this game stream and we're already at the... Here's 17 dialogue prompts. Read the editor's note.
Comrade, as you know, this journal takes its name from Mazov's immortal expression, Du cristal à la fumée. This was his way of describing the way the rigid, crystalline structures of capitalist ideology turn to smoke under communism. But, like the structures of capitalist ideology, we too are at risk of going à la fumée. Unlike many publications which are content to spoon-feed their readers reassuring drivel, La Fumée is committed to telling the radical truth, even when that truth may drive away potential subscribers.
Subscribers? Like YouTube, I really did just wake up. Like, you know when you wake up at... Okay, you know when you wake up late and you immediately get out of bed and your body's like, all right, we're working, we're pumping juices, we're moving. But you're not awake. Just because I'm wearing clothes and I'm sitting in this chair and I'm talking out loud does not mean that my brain is functioning. They're talking about communism, talking about big words. I already have a very lax understanding of words as a concept when I'm fully awake, let alone I just woke up like 10 minutes ago.
Only 4 issues in, and it sounds like they've already alienated their readership. So please, if you value our radical Mazovian perspective on contemporary politics, culture, and international affairs, please consider subscribing today. Yours in struggle, the editors.
I'm gonna put this on my YouTube videos now. Play it cool, pretend everything's in order. Kim, I think this is a communist magazine.
What do you expect? It was laying around the office of the Debarders Union. They're probably bankrolling the thing.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
Kim sounds pissed, like a child showing his parents, like, hey, look, a rock. They're like, this is a fucking rock. You can get that anywhere. I want to catch up on international developments.
This section includes a long, tedious critique of the latest round of free trade negotiations between the EPIS nations and the Free State of Semenine.
Am I 12 years old? It's the fact that it's called EPIS and not, like, you know, anything else.
You also skip over an article about heavy fuel oil smuggling along the Messina border, something about bear wrestling in Samara, book riots in Yugograd. Face it, you really aren't interested in foreign affairs. You're not even sure where most of these countries are.
Yeah.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
That's relatable. The education system failed me. I don't know where anything is. I can't tell you where shit is in my own country, let alone someplace else. I know where Ireland is, and that's it. What is cunts and culture?
It takes a moment, but gradually it dawns on you that Kunst und Kultur must mean arts and culture. Why they decided to title this one section in Valda is beyond you. It evokes a sense of recognition and fellowship among those privileged enough to understand. As you leaf through this section, you come across several reviews of recent radio plays, as well as a brief artist spotlight featuring a local artist identified only as CS.
No, the immediate left. Would you believe it? We're only 100 feet apart.
The main feature, though, is a long essay titled Tip Top Tournée, a critical Mazovian perspective. The Tip Top Tournée is an inter-Isolari racing series, mostly known for its high speeds, ludicrous sponsorship deals, and high death toll.
Oh my god.
In Revachol, it's held quadrennially on the prestigious Zero Carousel racing circuit.
NASCAR? Please come over. Please help me. I had a thought. Oh yeah, the thought was, I shouldn't say it's weird how, like, so many languages share like the same exact words between languages. Not French. French is a horrible language that no one likes. But learning Russian and just being like, okay, even French, I think. I can't remember. But film being the same word and having the same meaning throughout so many different languages, I just think it's interesting. I know that English is a fucked up, like, recent language that just takes everything from everywhere else. But doing my Duolingo Russian thing and just being like, this is English. We just ripped off so many other languages and made it our own. Which would explain why I have such a horrible time trying to speak it. Throughout like the past 3 weeks or something, I've been like, how can I make myself speak English better? And it's like, there's the accent thing, which if I were to just unleash my accent full force, I think I'd have a much easier time speaking, because I'd drop the things that I try and, like, you know, not mask, but like stifle to sound normal. And instead of a fucking New Yorker. But there's also like, okay, so if you unleash your accent, are you gonna kill yourself when you have to like start editing and hearing your goddamn voice? Are people gonna have a stroke after like part 7 of Disco Elysium? The bitch starts talking in New York drawl. Read the profile on CS. Counter-Strike. Alright, let's see what these communists have to say about Tip Top. Sounds dull.
You think you're settling in for a relaxing recap of the most recent season, maybe sprinkled with some nice anecdotes about a few of the more colorful drivers. Instead, you find yourself skimming a 10,000-word feature about all the politically problematic aspects of Tip Top Tourney.
This is how I feel right now. I'm reading this book like, okay, well, it's just gonna be like 5 minutes and I'll proceed with playing the game, and it's 10,000 words about shit I don't care about. I love the world building, and I'm sure that there's something to learn from this. Kim has got to be like, that man is rotting outside. Kim is sopping wet, cold, bored. What's wrong with Tip Top?
Where to even start? For one, there's the crass commercialism of its sponsorships, and then there's the practically criminal emphasis on deadly motor crashes.
Is this Death Race?
So, all of it, basically.
What's wrong with a good motor crash? They just keep it interesting. Germa. Highly sopping wet.
And that precisely is what's problematic about it. Were it not for the promise of random, spectacular violence, audiences would quickly lose interest.
I feel like that's true for most, like, racing things. I don't think people are watching NASCAR because, oh, we want to see cars drive in a fucking oval for 7 hours straight because nothing's gonna go wrong, in hopes of nothing going wrong. No, they're watching it because they want to see people explode.
At the end of the day, It's the destruction of these 750,000 real races that you're really watching for.
Wow, you're right. I really am just in it for the violence.
You see, one cannot avoid the conclusion that Tip Top Tourney is simply the apotheosis of spectacular entertainment under capitalism.
Oh, we're talking to Kim now. Kim, did you know that Tip Top Tourney is actually an... What the fuck? Is that orgy? I can't speak. I can't read. Ritual of capitalistic destruction. I had no idea. Kim, this article says that no one really watches Tip Top Tourney for the races.
I can safely say the thought had never crossed my mind, Detective.
He's like, what the fuck are you on about? It's too bad I thought I liked Tip Top. Wonder what else is really just a metaphor for life under capitalism.
I'm sure most things are, if the young men who wrote this article are to be believed. If I had to wager, I'd say they've never even seen the inside of a motor, much less a motor race. I take whatever they write with a large grain of salt.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
Kim's just out here defending cars. Let's see what they meant by local concerns.
Unsurprisingly, much of this section is taken up with articles declaring unqualified support for the dock workers' strike. You skim the headlines. Paint the harbor red and white. Martinez tames the wild pines. A city in revolt. First we take Martinez, then we take La Delta.
This looks like a Portal 2 place. Location. So, Shell's in here somewhere.
Finally, there's a brief article by the writer, G. Martin, accusing the owner of the Capeside Apartments of illegally attempting to evict certain communist tenants simply for not having paid their rent.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. This feels like someone's putting eggs in my eyes. There's so many words. Disco Elysium egg stream. Damn communists should have killed them all. If it weren't for Wild Pines, all those moochers would be out of a job, charging rent to live.
The writer G. Martin remarks dryly that capitalists love wealth redistribution, so long as it's only redistributed upward. It's true, the rentiers have been bleeding you dry. You really ought to find your own place one of these days.
Absolutely nothing else. I don't care about anything else. Landlords, blow up.
You flip back to the front of...
Okay, we found cool glasses. And I can sell that. And I have enough money for tonight's hotel room bill. Hey guy. Banner sags under the weight of rain and snow, white waves on red. Christ, I can't read. Hey brother.
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along. The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of ISNT on Muindi.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard.
Oh, they changed his voice? I don't know if it's me. I don't know if they, like, reuse voice actors in this game. Seems like they don't. Everyone's had a very distinct voice, but I've also only talked to, like, the same 7 people over and over again. Sounds a little bit like Kuno. Tiny man is so engaged in his work that he doesn't notice you. Hi.
Everard, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
This is fully like a 74-year-old man. And you can tell that the voice actor is like 26.
The look in his deep blue eyes is as sincere as you've ever seen. Kind of makes you feel like an arsehole for no apparent reason.
When someone's mere existence makes you feel like an asshole.
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
What is it with you people in scabs?
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat. Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
Holy shit. My brain. It ain't up for this. You're Ubisoft, right? What are you doing up on the containers? With the containers. Where is everyone? The harbor is empty. Do you work here? Are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners? What's in this container over there? Suspended from crane arm. Looking for the leaders of the dock workers union. Fuck it.
Oh, you want Mr. Everard then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood. Guys like Mr. Everard and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everard and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys.
Patience. Deep down you have the mental power to keep listening. Not many would, but you do.
Do not interrupt.
Had an arithmetics teacher, Miss Bellows. Her real name was Miss Bellams. She was a real pretty lady, but when she got mad... All the boys liked her, if you know what I mean, mister. We used to sneak in her yard in the dark and peek through the window. One time we saw Miss Bellows with a fellow. Yes, we did, mister.
Those were signs of disbelief in your eyes. No, you fucking didn't. He sounds like Yoda. But not. He sounds like a Muppet. If I say no you fucking didn't, is he gonna be like... Is this the asshole option? I feel like I shouldn't say anything.
Them was naked too. That's all I got to say about that.
A boot. My god, that fucking Kermit. Very interesting, very interesting. Thank you for telling me the whole thing.
Thank you. Almost forgot. Mr. Everard is in that container over there. I got distracted telling the story, but he's in there.
What? Okay, I'm off.
Bye-bye now.
I'm the fuck out of here. You're telling me the fucking guy I've been looking for the past 4 weeks? Oh yeah, he's in that container over there. Goodbye. Giant coffee services. Listen, I love the characters in this game. I think they're all written very well. I do not have the time to spend a full hour of my 3-hour stream block talking to one man about nothing. I already spent 30 minutes. That's a man. I already spent 30 minutes on a book that... Where am I? Oh, there's stairs. It's a clock, Harry. I already spent 30 minutes reading a book that I didn't need to read. Hey, guy. Kim? Kim. He's so excited.
Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you.
That's a big chair, man.
With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you. A typical power play. Wait for him to speak first. Show him you've got a backbone.
Leave without comment. Say nothing, look him dead in the eye. Are you in charge of the dock workers? There's a dead body in a tree.
The one good eye of this man fills you up without even flickering. The other, his lazy eye, is constantly moving like a goldfish in a tank. Grotesquely magnified by his +6 glasses. Amblyopia, a childhood condition. For a moment, you don't know where to look. It is unbearably humid in the trailer. Beads of sweat slide down the man's forehead.
I thought it was cold in here, but nope. Stop it, this is getting too weird. Keep staring.
At first, nothing happens. His face wears a wide and self-satisfied smile. Every now and then, he smacks his big lips. Like a general over his maps, he plots his moves. Judging by the way he's licking his chops, it's going to be a good one.
So...
What? Every time I speak to someone in this game, they have the exact opposite voice I was thinking.
Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi, how nice that you found a moment to pay a visit to the Debardairs Union. I'm Everard Clare, head of this little operation here.
Aren't they twins? Aren't they identical twins? And didn't Joyce say something about them, like, switching spots? I don't think it would be this easy.
Please, have a seat.
No. No, not the fucking seat.
The folding chair looks like a torture device. Extremely uncomfortable.
You go ahead, detective.
Kim!
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Oh, he said his name. Okay. Mystery solved, we know her name. Hang on. I could have done that with a mic on, but I want to spare people from the sound. You know when you have to cack like a cat to get something out of your throat? What's with the Dubois stuff? All the time? Yeah, I do it all the time too. Take a seat. I'd rather stand. Why are you calling me Mr. Dubois? Can I come back to this?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
I think we're equals right now, my man.
It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out. He's trying to throw you off your game with this Dubois nonsense. Don't give him the pleasure.
I don't sit. It's kind of my thing. Me too. I don't sit when, like, talking to people. Take a seat.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and
Kim.
reasonable men...
Kim.
Reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
Okay. Well, don't mind me. He's just sitting in my lap. Try to wink back. Damn, this chair is uncomfortable. Remain serious.
So tell me, How can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
Oh, I only have 2 health. Goddamn. Next fucking thing I get, I'm leveling up my health.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense. It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Money? Bribe? No.
Hey, that's 25 real. That's good money. Think of all the stuff you could.
God damn it. 25? Joyce gave me $140 out of her own pocket. This guy has to write a check for $25. Well, that's probably a power move. Here's a check for like $7. My fucking jury duty check was $40, which was not worth anything. Keep it, I'm good. You can take that comically large check and shove it up your ass. Wait, you know Gart?
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
With a grin, he points to the checker game. It's like you're on a game show. At least don't thank him for it.
Okay, money. Money me. Money now. I love money. I love finding money in this game. This is a bribe. This man isn't giving me money out of the kindness of his fucking heart. You know, at least Joyce I like kind of trust because she's insane. This guy, I don't like him. Even if I say no, I feel like he's gonna make me take it anyways. But fuck it, let me hold up my moral code.
Okay, okay. I respect a man with principles. No handouts, then. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak.
What?
I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
People know I lost my gun. Worse, this man knows I lost my gun.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun.
They know Harry's a fail cringe cop. Yeah. I don't like that this man knows. Okay, I'm sure that Harry went around town with his gun, being like, please take it from me. But I don't like the idea of this man trying to find it too.
The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun.
How do you know about my lost gun?
I know everything, Harry. Right now, I know that you're worried. Don't be worried. Everything's going to be all right. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
I don't trust this.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Kim.
Officer, we will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Clare's help with this.
He says on Harry's lap.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Well, what's the worst that could happen?
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
So what? Men can cry too.
You want to cry? God, you're weak. Whatever you do, don't cry. He'll think you're disgusting.
He is disgusting.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
Keep sliding down the chair like a jello shot. There are no Harrys in your... There are no Harrys. Let your mind go to your safe place. Well, I can't speak.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
My God.
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
Okay, now I'm as good as it gets. Mr. Dubois, vaguely gesture with your hands above your head. Oh yeah, man, I'm fucking great. Keep sliding. Actually, this chair is uncomfortable. I could use a glass of water. Sit upright. I'm melting.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Thank you, Kim. Kim's on something today. All of his dialogue, prompts have been, I mean, I guess he's kind of pissed off that we didn't get the body down on day 1. He's, pushing himself a little bit. At the same time, he was really excited when we did that jump.
It is about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
Okay. Leaves immediately. Okay, could you help me get the dead body down from the tree?
You might have noticed there's one hanging on a tree behind the hostel cafeteria.
Oh my! Don't take this question personally, but why would I get involved in this matter?
Mr. Clare, the man was hanged with a cargo belt, a steel-reinforced cargo belt. It's safe to assume the Union had something to do with the murder.
Oh, I didn't talk to the Union. In the cafeteria.
Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood.
Say nothing.
I can certainly see how having him up there might start affecting some real estate values.
Yeah?
But of course, all joking aside, I am going to help you.
There's up a handset of a radio to his right and then clicks the button.
Jean-Luc, my boy, I'm sending 2 police officers down.
Card!
They have a dead body in a tree problem they need help with. Namely, they need it to be taken down.
Dead body in a tree problem.
And, Jean, please take it easy with the race science. He's had enough of that.
Race science.
You can find Jean-Luc down at the gates, but you already knew that. Anyway, he's going to help you.
Tell me it's not the guard with the button. Stop posting that. I'm told the union is involved in local drug trade.
What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any jolly fat guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this?
I am. Lie. No, I'm not. No comment. Yeah, Fuck it, lie.
You've hurt me, Harry. Me, a friend. But you know what? I trust you, like I trust all my friends. And I know you'll never talk to me about this again, because you don't want to wound me. So do what you want, and let's change the subject.
He's hiding his real reaction beneath courtesy.
Thank you for your understanding. We will continue to do what we must.
You too, Lieutenant. You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite. I'm a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry.
Hello?
None taken. Did we have anything else to do here, Harry?
Are you gonna ask me how I got in? Call me Mr. Dubois. Lost gun, hang, Joyce. My name.
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I call you Harry.
That's what the hanged corpse called you. Harry.
So that's really my name?
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
I think the odds of that are very low.
I can't deal with Kim. Because every time he speaks, I look at this and I just think that he's looking down at Harry, talking to him.
It might be a good idea to hide your confusion. I mean, see what his game is first.
My memory is fine.
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out. With my big fat folder.
What?
Words flow like a river of honey from his lips. I guess word has already reached him. No matter. No harm done.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Oh.
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Kim, shoot him.
Asking too many questions will make you look weak. You should maybe focus on the folder. Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first.
Do you know where I live? Okay, what is my full goddamn name?
It's Harry. Harry Dubois.
You feel like a Dubois, but you don't feel like a Harry. Strange.
Relatable. I don't really like it. Okay, I like that. I can work with it. I feel like a Dubois, but not quite a Harry. Something longer.
Sure, okay. You're Harold. Harmon. Haroldamus? But that's not what the record says. The record says Harry Dubois, a real man's name. Mr. Kitsuragi doesn't seem even slightly empathetic to your memory loss, Harry. I, however, wish to help you any way I can.
Do you know where I live?
But of course, Harry. Your precinct is the 41st and you live in Jamrock. You're a Jamrock boy. A long way from home, but that's okay.
He doesn't really seem to know any more about it.
Do you know anything about my family? Do I have a wife or kids or...
Family? Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a family man. Do you strike yourself as a family man, Harry?
This man doesn't know who I am. He thinks. I think I do. I'd be a wonderful father.
Well, yes. I'm sure you're going to make one little boy or a girl very happy and proud one day, Harry.
Shut up! She was being a cunt. She called me a slur. What kind of cop does it say I am?
Well, Harry, if I were to sum you up in one word, it would be apologetic.
I'm sorry.
Yes. You seem to be. A lot of the time. But right now, there's no reason to be. Let loose a little. Be you.
I just got an achievement. It said literally the sorriest cop on Earth. Well, I guess I'm just gonna start being a cunt to people now. Where'd you get that folder?
Ah, this? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry.
This translates into, haha, you guys are so corrupt.
I find that very suspicious. May I have a look?
Find that very sus.
I'm afraid this is meant for Union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. Please continue, Harry.
Folder. Give.
As you look at the folder, Everard covers it with his hand and pets it. He's hiding it from you because it's not a real RCM folder. It's just another one of those brown folders you saw in the file cabinet.
That ain't real.
Okay, Harry, you got me. This is from the Census Bureau, not the RCM. Those Census Bureau people are absolutely corrupt. You should do something about them.
He got the name from the Census Bureau, and everything else from your actions here in Martinez.
Kim's like, you've been running around town being a menace.
Yes, Mr. Kitsuragi from the Census Bureau. Like I said, now I'm actually a very busy man. So is there anything else I can do for you, Harry?
That means he doesn't really know anything about you. A pity. The mystery of you will have to remain a mystery for the time being.
So the Census Bureau says my name is Harry Dubois?
Yes, that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay? Let's move on.
Name. Name unlocked. Want to talk about my gun. Want to talk about Joyce. Let's talk about my gun first. I feel like I need a gun.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone.
Grandma.
Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort.
I don't want this man finding my gun.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Wait, the gun may have been bought from Roy's pawn shop. Have your men factored that in? I will not be blackmailed with my with this gun business. I don't care about my gun. Keep it. Could he really be holding my gun hostage?
Who knows? Only one thing is certain. If you work with him, you're going to get it back. And working with him might be the only way to do it.
Fuck. I'm sure I could find another gun, but... yeah, really, can't he not get a new one? I feel like there's guns... they're pretty common here, but, like, not openly flashed around. Kim has one. Pawn shop.
Yes, thank you for the hot tip regarding your lost gun, Harry. My men have indeed factored in that you pawned it. Now please, let the professionals do their job. Kick back, Harry, relax. I have great guys on this. You focus on what's important. Building our relationship for the good of Martinez.
Oh Christ, this guy.
It did not come as a surprise to him. he might actually not be bullshitting.
Does it mean if I do things for you, I will get my gun back?
Damn it, Harry. That's exactly what it means. I'm only kidding, of course.
Of course. I understand. We help you, you help us.
Okay. I met Joyce.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Just pals?
We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez here. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I'm helping you get that nasty body down from the tree. And with finding your lost gun. I'm not a jealous guy.
Oh, God. Okay, why haven't you let her in to see you? Joyce said previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances. What happened to the previous negotiator, Mr. Gamont?
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
He made concessions for the company in previous negotiations. Why would you let an ally like that go?
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left.
You called him a slur.
Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
Crowbar to face.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting. Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
Funny, Joyce didn't mention any casserole.
Harry, Harry, Harry. Do not fixate on this little matter. Maybe it was a rabbit stew, or a hairdryer, or an iron. The point is, her heart wasn't in it. Mine was.
Okay, sure.
That much is true. His heart truly is in it, though you wouldn't think so by looking at him. If it's spilled blood you're looking for, then there certainly isn't any in his expression or demeanor now.
Why haven't you let her in to see you?
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret.
Okay.
Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everard doesn't mind.
It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about her right now.
Talk about the hanging.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to help you like I'm helping you with the body and your lost gun. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
Say nothing.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
I've opened a few doors in my life. I've heard it wrong, Ever. We're not. Kim, is that true? Are we door opening machines?
I'm not sure I understand. If you're asking us to break down someone's door, it's not going to happen.
Come now. I just need you to go open a little door for me and leave it unlocked. A simple thing. Absolutely nothing shady about it.
Motherfucker.
The stars aligned into a cosmic frown here. He has your fate decided. Bide your time, however, and let the stars continue their course, and that frown shall turn into a smile. Only if you play along.
Oh, you just open the door yourself?
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day.
Well, I do.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
Get him.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry?
Whose door is it?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
What do you mean by a weasel?
A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly. Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
I bet you don't even know anything about the hanging.
Harry, my dear friend, I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez.
Damn it, fine, I'll look into it. I'm gonna talk about that murder.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level.
Sex.
You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker, too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
Aren't you going to ask me how I got in?
Harry, honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man your age.
My age? At my age, what are you implying? I'm at the peak of my abilities. I too am surprised at the resilience and athleticism of this tool I've been provided with. Tap your chest. Body's gonna break down at any moment. Enough wackiness, let's get to business. Say nothing.
Things do always turn real wacky when you and I are in the same room, don't they, Harry?
Christ.
Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me
Okay.
before I even... Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Great, I wouldn't want to be stuck in here. Thanks, I was wondering how we were supposed to get out.
Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white Union man. Take care, Harry.
Okay. Fucking hell. Measure head, Gates, and ask him. Fuck, it's that guy. Okay, get key from Manana. Done. Interview the union boss. Oh, I have a skill level, okay. We got done talking to that guy. We have a union card now. And I got a skill point that I'm going to put into... I'm gonna put it into... Okay, I have hand-eye, inland, empathy. I don't have anything in here yet, so... Take blows, don't let the world kill you. Shrug off pain. These all look like they're the same, eh? Fuck it. I'll do endurance. 3 health. Alright, so we have to go to... Can move. Oh, what's that? Fucking hell. Money. Okay, so we did not take the money from Claire. Why are these stairs so fucking finicky?
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marche and Arrête are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block. Marche. On. Arrête. Off.
Let's not. I'm sure it wouldn't work anyways, but I don't want to, like, accidentally kill someone, eh? Oh.
Snow is quietly covering the numerous wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really, really hard here.
Wait, how hard?
Well, they went through 6 bottles of potent Pilsner, 3 bottles of Commodore Red, and almost 4 packs of cigarettes. It must have been pretty hard.
4 packs of cigarettes, Jesus God. Did I do this?
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
Come on, Kim. It was really sad. I must have been miserable. Looks like I had a lot of fun. Still not completely convinced it was me. This would have been...
Yes, this scene isn't exactly ripping with joy. Let's just move on.
Kim's like, this shit is so fucking sad. Can I go down here? No, I can't. How the fuck do I get down? How is this man not dead? Okay. Key? From you, my man?
So, how'd you like our harbor?
You've been in there, he means. Talked to the boss man too, probably.
Labor Utopia not approvingly.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains. Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Any idea who killed that man?
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
The Merc was hanged with a very specific type of cargo belt, one often used in heavy transport areas, for example, harbors.
What a thought! Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course.
Pushed how?
Your dead guy was an enemy combatant.
Hold up, what does that mean?
He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
Did you kill him?
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
Kim's like, well, that was a crock of shit.